Hey guys, it's Courtney and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my study tips for college final exams. So I've mentioned to you guys before on this channel that this is my last semester of college. Thank God, because I am honestly so done with it. As many of you know, I am like preparing to go to law school then as well, so obviously not done with school yet, but you know, first step almost completed, and I will have a semester off of school, which I haven't had a semester off in a very long time because I've been going straight through the summers as well. So I'm very much, I feel dead inside a little bit with the whole school thing at the moment. So I'm very excited. So with all of my college experience, I have come to you guys with my study tips. I have quite a few study tips that I have found along the way that absolutely work for me, and not everything is going to work for you as well, but these might be some ideas that you have never heard of before or just haven't tested out, so you might as well try them out. I don't know, let me know what some of your study tips are down below, and we're just going to get right into this video. So my first study tip that I have for you guys is to use flashcards or Quizlet. If you've never heard of Quizlet before, it's basically an online flashcard system, computer, website type of deal. But basically you can just type in your vocabulary words or questions and it'll come up with make up flashcards for you. It'll make up little quizzes for you. You can play like little games as well. You can even share flashcards with other people. You can find other people's flashcards. So if someone has taken that class before, you might be able to find their flashcards and not have to make them. But that's not a good idea because making them yourself is better because that will teach you more to begin with. But I love flashcards when it comes to having a ton of vocabulary words because I can literally just sit on the couch if I'm at a doctor's appointment or just have some downtime. I can literally just scroll through my Quizlet or my note cards and just honestly look over them. It's just extra time that I could be looking over my flashcards and learning some stuff for my exams. So flashcards and Quizlet, honestly, huge study hack. And if you don't use them already, definitely check them out. I mean, but who hasn't heard of study cards? So yeah. I just freaked my dogs out by doing that. My second tip for you guys is to stay organized. And I know I say this in a ton of my videos about how staying organized is so helpful, but honestly, it is one of the biggest things that you can do to get good grades in college, because not being organized will completely throw off my study habits. Like, I will have to organize myself before I can even do my homework or studying, whatever I have to do. But really, staying organized is such a big thing to getting good grades, because if you're not organized, you're not going to know when your assignments are due and just have everything that you need to study and get the best of grades as possible. So keep yourself organized, and that'll be a huge help in getting good grades and studying for your exams, especially at the end of the semester when you have mounds and mounds of papers from the entire semester. My third tip for you guys is to make lists. I love making lists, whether it just be to-do lists for school, to-do lists for things that I have to get done for work, just things, anything that I have to do just around the house even. But honestly, at the end of the semester, you have so many things that you have to do when you're in college. Like, you have to study for your exams, you have to prepare to make your flashcards, your study guides, you have final papers, final projects to do. There are so many things that you have to do at the end of the college semester that having a to-do list is so helpful. I cannot stress that enough. And the feeling of crossing off those things is just the best. And when you see your to-do list fully crossed off, it is absolutely an amazing feeling. Like, I can show you guys here, like, this is my to-do list that I have going on, and I have things crossed off, and I have a lot of things that I need to do yet. But, you know, to-do list, oh, I just whacked myself in the face. A to-do list is very helpful, and I highly recommend that tip. If you have a lot of vocabulary words or just things in general that you need to memorize, the thing that I highly recommend doing that I actually only just learned like a semester or two ago to do is that to keep rewriting whatever you need to memorize, especially if it's something that you have to memorize word for word. Just rewrite it over and over and over again, and then say it to yourself over and over and over again, and then say it to somebody else over and over and over again. And I will tell you that you will memorize anything that you will need to know. You'll probably still remember it way after the class is even done by doing it that way. It's a much better way for memorization. So honestly, rewrite it. I've filled up plenty of notebooks by doing that, but it works. I mean, if you want to get the good grades and you need the memorization there, do it. It might take a little more time than some of these other tricks, but really it comes down to you will know whatever it is that you need to know word for word. My fifth tip is to create a study schedule for yourself. So when you have all of these exams, projects, homework assignments, papers that you have to do at the end of the semester, the best thing that you could possibly do for yourself is create a schedule of when you need to get each of these things done. Because I guarantee you still have classes, you still have to go to work, you still have activities that you have to do and whatnot. And there's a bunch of other things going on at the end of the semester as well, especially in the end of this fall semester, because you know you have Christmas coming up and there's a million other things that you're going to want to be doing. Creating a study schedule is very, very helpful because one thing that you can do, you can plan out throughout your day when you want to study, and you can like just study an hour or two here, an hour or two there. It'll really help you out, and you can also plan on which things that you're going to work on at those different study periods. My last tip for you guys today is to take breaks when you are studying. Taking breaks when you are studying will allow you to rethink about whatever you are studying when you go back to studying, if that makes any sense. But basically, if you take a walk, you go to the gym, you listen to music, you watch an episode of Netflix, it shouldn't be like, oh, take a 5-hour break, but anywhere from like 15 minutes to a half hour is a great amount of time. Just getting your mind off of studying will really help you like rejuvenate yourself and be able to think more clearly when you actually go back to studying. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys would like any more videos about my test taking tips or anything in revolving around the idea of college, if that makes any sense, let me know in the comments down below, as well as letting me know what some of your test taking tips are as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, because it really helps out my channel. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!